Takes me to just a bit of encouragement today, and I think it's helpful for all of us when we rely on God, when we trust in God, and that's my message today. And I want to remind all of us that we have receipts of when God has been good. God has always been good. We always say God is good all the time, and all the time God is good, and today is no different. And we all have testimonies of how God has been good to us and for us, right? So I want to just get to a song that we love to play and sing. It's Trusting God by Elevation Worship, but it talks about, I sought the Lord and He heard and He answered. I sought the Lord and He heard and He answered, and that's why I trust in God. And I would just want to remind you that we can trust in a God that holds all of our futures. We can trust in a God that's never let us down. You may be just thinking of certain things where your mind may not be stayed on God or fixed on Him at this time. I want to remind you that we remain fixed in our thoughts and our ways where God is concerned. And the one aspect I want to mention is that sometimes we don't want to surrender, and we don't want to surrender our trust to God. And I think it's sometimes we sit with trust issues in our relationships as well. And sometimes we transfer that to God who we can fully trust, right? And I just want to encourage you that we continue to trust in God. The fervent prayer of the righteous availeth much. In that, if you are righteous, know that whatever you're praying for still, if it's in God's will, it will happen for you. It will come, and God will come through for you as well. And all have a measure of faith and trust in certain things. Every day we go through processes that we trust, people that we trust, but I want to say more than that, those are all fallible things, but we can trust in God. God has never failed us. I know that you have receipts of how God has been good to you. I always say keep your receipts, and especially when you may worry about certain things. You may think that God is not going to come through for you now, but he's not a man that He should lie, and not one that favors one over the other. Everything in His time, everything in His perfect timing. Even when things look bleak, know that's the time when God comes through for you. Even when you are weak, then remember He's strong, right? So I just want to maybe elevate the thinking today in moving away just from believing in God to believing Him. If He said it, we believe it, right? And that's my encouragement to you, that we can trust God and continue to trust God for whatever you're believing Him for. Believe Him and trust Him. So with that, I want to play something by Elevation Worship. Just remind you that when we seek the Lord, He hears us and He answers. So that is my encouragement to you today. Trust God